With the nearing of the Destiny 2 gameplay presentation, I wanted to ride the YouTube algorithm all the way to the bank. Joking, of course, but what I wanted to do is detail how exactly Gary has taken our powers from us. And the funny thing is that it has been right in front of us the entire time. Yes, you heard me right. The main plot for Destiny 2 is hidden in the Grimoire and some in-game dialogue from Vanilla Destiny, and the Taken King DLC as well. The entire base game of Vanilla Destiny is working to bring strength back to the Traveler, but the question is, how did it lose its strength in the first place? This all begins with the mission Chamber of the Night from Vanilla Destiny. On the moon, you enter the world's grave and seek to remove the ritual that the Hive are engaging in that is weakening the Traveler. While you are in the room, the Hive are enchanting and performing a type of sealing ritual, a particular aura about it. After clearing out the room, you learn that it is a piece of the Traveler, and somehow the Hive have learned a way to harm the Traveler without actually bringing physical harm to it in the last city. After destroying whatever the hell they were doing, the Traveler begins to heal. Speaking of which, the Vex also have their own means for bringing harm to the Traveler as well. The Vex were utilizing the Black Heart within the Black Garden to siphon light away from the Traveler. When it was destroyed after a long and pointless 3-boss battle, our ghost exuded that light is returning to the Traveler. So weakening the Traveler isn't something that is uncommon within the Destiny universe. It has happened twice already. You could possibly state that the first act of Destiny consists of fighting to help the Traveler regain his strength. Then here comes the Taken King with this fire mixtape changing the game. The Cabal have landed on the Dreadnought, but it wasn't because they feared the throne of Oryx. It's because the Cabal realized who the most dangerous enemy in the game was. And of course, it was us, the Guardians. The Guardians were a pain in the side of the Empire for some time with their anti-attritional countermeasures. The Cabal couldn't figure out how to permanently destroy Guardians, and it bothered them to no ends. In the end, the Empire sicked the flares on them, and they didn't even have an answer to how to counteract these Guardians, till they realized the answer was right there, aboard the Dreadnought. The Flayers learned that the Hive have a means for permanently putting Guardians into the ground. Not realizing how obscenely difficult this would be, the Cabal Empire went Cabals deep on the Dreadnought with the Skyburners under orders from High Command. Ghost Fragment Cabal 3 shed some light on it. The grind is eternal, like duty. Ta'un keeps fighting, out here past the edge of the Empire, because failure is unthinkable. Defeat's much worse than death. Particle beams scream in the spark of an enormous bulk. Ta'un yanks him back to cover. A maniple of phalanx troops rush forward and plug the gap. I have my orders. Our report went all the way up, and the decision came all the way back. Valus Ta'un's blank helmet swivels to stare. You mean? It came from the Emperor himself. Ta'un can feel the pressure gel pumping against his skin, keeping him insulated from this deadly world, keeping him alive. I'm ordered to board and capture the Hive flagship at any cost. With their winless battle waning and losing ground in leadership, the Cabal must have found the secrets of the Hive and how to combat the Traveler. And with Gary appearing to give zero fucks, moves to finish us once and for all, wielding the power of darkness, turning the Empire into a servant of a greater evil without even knowing.